right, man, let's speak on this Ryan Garcia versus Errol Spence thing. Y'all don't even understand what Ryan Garcia is doing. He trying to do everything to take the distraction off him failing that drug test. Now, at the end of the day, a lot of people ran with what Tank had to say apparently on social media about the failed drug test, and people like, well, what did Tank have to say? Well, he said that, Errol Spence was exonerated. That's what he said. I mean, Ryan Garcia was exonerated. He was, he didn't do nothing wrong, or he got cleared. He didn't get cleared. And also somebody responded to me like, well, Tank can't read. I'm like, that's going out on the fucking limb like Tina Marie. But at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of misinformation. Instead of reading. And I talked about that in the video yesterday about Ryan Garcia. A lot of these dudes so lazy that they won't read the article. Just think about how people so lazy, where I talked about the experiment that Ramon did. He worked with Devin Haney and them right now. He worked with Camboso as well too. About how, he did the experiment where he did a YouTube video and he told him to title it like some crazy shit like Pacquiao beats Muhammad Ali. And before, people let the video play, they disliked it. They left bad comments. And then, the first second of the video, he said, see, I just told you, people read the title and don't listen to the video. They ain't even stay long enough. They read. Americans are so fucking lazy. That's what most of the people that's watching, people are so lazy where they won't even say, well, let me listen. It's one thing to be too lazy to read, which that's too lazy. I was talking about one of my Patreon videos. Check my Patreon out. And I was talking about one of the videos on the Patreon where I'm driving and, it's a nice 70-degree day and this person pumping gas in their car, and they pump the gas and get in the car and wait for the gas to finish pumping. What's wrong with just standing out there and pumping the gas? I can understand if it's super duper cold or whatever like that. But like I said before, a lot of Americans so lazy that they can't even stand up and pump gas for 5 minutes. They just got to go sit the fuck down. That is wild to me. That is insanity. And then, you wonder why, and a lot of people wonder why, oh man, why are we, got so many diseases and drugs and all that stuff, and you just be looking like, yeah, really wonder why. You know what I'm saying? Where my favorite is when you go to the mall or you go to somewhere and people drive around 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They drive around 10 minutes just to find a close parking space instead of just getting the fuck out and walking. Like, people read, listen. It don't cost you nothing to listen. Not even it don't cost you eyesight. You can just listen. It don't cost you nothing. You know what I'm saying? It don't even cost you that much time just to listen for real. You still could be doing other things. You could be multitasking. So, at the end of the day, then the people that don't read, or don't comprehend or read or get informed on what's going on, they the first motherfuckers to argue with you. They're the first people to argue with you. And they want to argue. I'm like, bruh, read right here. And then, a lot of these dudes can't eat their L's. They can't eat their L's, so they going to argue down if they're right or wrong. Well, fuck them here, you didn't. Like, come on. Sound like your mammy. This shit is wild. It don't cost you nothing to read and get informed. But apparently, let's see if we can zoom in on this. Probably not on. Yeah. Elon Musk making some improvements. So, Boxer Pro said Ryan Garcia will be a lit fight, bro. Couldn't beat Spence even on Austrian. He solid G beat his ass. AT&T Stadium, 154, 160 off the strength for him testing positive. But I don't take tune-ups. He said, please, let's run it. I will gladly destroy you and finish the job. Errol Spence say, Tank didn't get to finish you because you quit like a hoe, like we knew you would. Go find someone to play with. Fuck you before I steal your girl. Before I steal your girl and pay back Derek, hoe. That's how I'm coming, bitch. My thing is this, bro. My thing is this, right? Um, he just trying to take the distraction off the Devin Haney situation. I'm telling y'all what he doing. He's trying to take the distraction off the Devin Haney situation, and y'all gonna let him. Y'all forgot all about the ostrich. Y'all forgot all about the B sample that's May 22nd that he want to wait for somebody else to test the B sample, the third party. I mean, Vita, I don't even know one Vita issue that they didn't had, right? I don't know one Vita issue that they didn't have. Big issue they didn't had. I know USADA had some issues in the past, but I don't know one Vita issue that they didn't had. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that to me that's crazy. To me, that's crazy. Not one. But nonetheless, you know, all he doing is taking a distraction off the problem and y'all falling for it. The government do it all the time. The government literally does it all the time. Let's carry on. He said, Ryan continue. Let's see this Punani next move. Won't do ish. I DM'd this girl. He ain't do anything. I'm calling him out. There's no offer. Errol Spence, I welcome the How you gonna offer you? You should be about to get banned from the sport. You and Jarrell Miller should never fight again. And Eddie Reynoso should be looked at a little bit differently as well too. You know, real talk. He should be looked at a little bit different too. This is crazy. Come on. Let's keep it funky. But, you know, that's all he doing. Y'all fall for this shit every election year. I mean, and even women pull this shit on y'all. You be like, how, CJ, how? You will catch the bitch doing something she ain't supposed to do, right? You will catch her doing something that she ain't supposed to do, and then she'll flip it on you. But, you know, I seen you looking at that bitch at the gas station. Come on. And now she done changed the whole subject to get the subject matter off of you. Yeah, man, this is a tactic that great manipulators have, or people that know how to change the subject. It's like you and your homie getting a roast section. He might be getting the best of you. So then you bring another motherfucker in there, and you might be like, man, that's why Tony fucked your bitch, you know. And now he off your ass, and now he roasting Tony. Come on, man. People with great social skills know how to do these things, man. And the social media Don and Ryan Garcia, that's all he doing. He said, stop letting this boy get a pass like we don't remember you taking the knee and getting up at 10, coward ass F. He said that dude is a tune up. What has he done? Who has he beat without being a problem? Left all out. I had consistently asked his coach for weeks to train the lane. So basically, Errol Spence saying that Derrick James didn't even want to train him. Derrick James didn't want to train him. He's saying that Derrick James didn't want to train him. He's saying that Derrick James didn't want to train him. Let me say it again. He's saying that Derrick James didn't want to train him. You know? So I don't even know what to say. And we could tell by some of the looks that Derrick James had. And Derrick James, he said it in a few interviews that he told Ryan, if you want to do what I say do, you can hit the dough. There go the dough. I ain't keeping nobody in. He said, I ain't keeping nobody in. He said, I ain't keeping nobody up in here. So, yeah. So we already know. And I believe him. I believe him. I believe him. All the people that Derek trained with seem to be no nonsense, hardworking brothers. I mean, when have you seen the Charlo out of shape? Either one, to be honest. Frank Martin. They seem to have a certain type of temperament. He said one thing we do know is I've never looked like this. Nah, it's giving me Goonies. Goonies. I'm surprised he know what the Goonies is. That's the one thing I give him credit for in this video. Even though that was like a Southwest classic. I mean a Northwest classic. I know you geography major. Leave me alone. I'm in Northwest. That's off in Oregon. That right, Goonies. I heard they might do a remake. You know, the remake is the new original. So, but yeah, man. But you know, Ryan Garcia, we know Ryan Garcia can never look like that because he'll quit. He ain't gonna never strap his nuts on like that because he'll quit. So that's what we do know. And then, you know, it says that I've authorized my lawyer to send Errol Spence a no sense an offer. Let's go start the run, but I'll give you my whole word that this is my last flight unless he runs. My thing is this. We not forgetting you a dirty motherfucker. We not forgetting you riding dirty like UGK. So don't try to pull the wool over our eyes. See, I'm here for y'all to see what y'all can't see. You don't see what I see every day being Warren G. Come on, man. And now people like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Ah, this nigga's dirty. And if Earl give him opportunity, if he dirty next, man, I don't respect Earl. I don't have no more respect for Earl left. No, we gotta stop giving these dudes a way out. We gotta stop giving these dudes opportunities they wouldn't give us when we in the jam. Now, do I think Big Baby Miller deserved another opportunity? Only reason why, because everybody else got one. But no, in the grand scheme of things, no. I can see if you pop hot in one fight, but you do it for multiple fights, absolutely not. So this Ryan Garcia, first time we seen him pop hot. So I do think, he deserved another opportunity out here. But in a way, I really don't, because he blew off the weight and he disrespected sport in so many different ways and avenues. But hey, that's another story for another day. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Well, not Google no more. Spotify, the whole nine. I appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the Boxing News playlist. Check out the Patreon. Peace.